Greetings and welcome. Thank you for joining me here at TikTok Live, here with Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And today is a general free collective reading, tarot/oracle reading. And the title, if you guys didn't see it, it said, they want attention, not heart, right? I'm going to write it down. General collective reading. You can say love reading. You can say friendship reading. But it's regarding some type of connections you guys have for the collective that I'm channeling for. Let me see if you guys can see this. They just want attention, not your heart. Tarot/oracle reading. I picked up on a collective that are going through relationships or connections where you all, welcome everybody that's coming in, where you all are wondering about some connections. You have a feeling, you have a sense, your spidey senses is going up, something's fishy, something's not right, something's not adding up. And in some of you all's hearts, some of you are saying they just want attention. We're going to talk about that before I get into the reading. This song came to mind by Charlie Puth, right? And so I'm going to read the lyrics because I don't know if they let you play these songs on here on TikTok because of like copyright issues and stuff like that. And so I don't want to, there's so many sensitive rules, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to violate, any kind of copyright rights. So I'll just read it because this song started playing. And so it's this song by Charlie Puth. And it says, oh, you've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Because you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every part in LA. Because you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on ya. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. And then here comes the chorus. It says, you just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Yeah. So some of you have been going round for round with some people and you're starting to pick up on that there's a pattern, okay? And or maybe an individual that you were dealing with was constantly going back and forth in karmic connections round for round based on those lyrics there. Okay, they didn't want that person to move on. They didn't want that person to get over them. They didn't want that person to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So they just kept pulling for attention. And then for some of you all, it was you guys dealing with that person constantly wanting attention. Yes, this is a free reading. Wait, somebody said yes and it gets something. I don't know what that is. But anyways, welcome anybody who's coming in. So that's what you guys have been dealing with. So we're going to expose some stuff today about all that for those of you who are asking. Okay, the collective that I'm picking up for, right? Now, before I even get into all of that, I want to give, and the karma came up in that, so them motherfuckers is getting karma whooped, taking their asses whooped. If they ain't yet, they fencing too. But yes, one gets tired of it. Absolutely, whoever said that. Well, karma gonna get their asses. I mean, this is something that I'm learning. I know it's hard to kind of, when you're in pain, you just get tired of that and hearing that, because people try to portray, what I'm saying, people are good at that fake false shit, that fake happy shit, Instagram shit, right? But believe me when I tell you that if M Alphas did some dirty shit, there's no escaping. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's just the way it is. But before I get into that, I wanted to share those lyrics, right? Because what I'm about to say to you guys, for those of you who this is resonating with, okay? Oh yeah, I just want to say thank you to all of my viewers and followers who have been very positive. And then I want to acknowledge that there were some of you that follow me here on the lives, and you've been donating random to my PayPal. So I just want to say thank you. Make sure I acknowledge you guys, to those who have done that, okay? Because I didn't even know. I just barely looked into one of my accounts today and realized that some of you all have been donating, just random. And so I just want to say thank you to those of you who have been doing that. I appreciate you. Much love and light, and may you get that, tenfold back to you the way you need it the most, okay? And again, and for all of you who coming in with that positivity, I just want to acknowledge the high vibe tribers here that's coming in on that right alignment. I just want to acknowledge you guys and say thank you for your presence. Thank you for your awesome positive energies towards me, okay? I'm always sending that back to you. May you get it tenfold and above, okay? And if you guys see ignorance come into the chat, just ignore it. If you're a high viber here, don't even pay it no attention. Don't even engage, because one way to deal with that kind of shit is, we got to realize that that's the name of the game in technology, the social media world. But we ain't got to feed it. We ain't got to feed it. We ain't got to pay attention to it. We ain't got to engage with it. We ain't got to go back and forth, because quite frankly, they're not even worth our time. So if they coming in on some to the left, it's like they're that fucking miserable. They really don't have shit else to do. And that should be a clue to you guys when you're in these kinds of platforms and you see people coming into chats and saying stupid random shit. It should tell you something. And if you're one of those individuals who do that, maybe this should bring some kind of enlightenment to you. Like, ask yourself, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's time to get a life. It's time to, mind your business. It's time to, you feel me? Because karma's going to come back and whoop everybody's asses. That's the name of the game when we decide to be low vibrational and operate in that bullshit. Okay? Now, getting to what I wanted to bring out to help some of you that I'm picking up on, that you got some kind of dynamics going on here, right? They just want attention, not your heart, right? Whether it was them, whether it was like this vicious cycle of you with them and them with somebody else, and just, lower level, high school, toxic, low vibrational bullshit, right? So this is what I want to say to help y'all, because I know in 3D, in real life, it's like many of you are asking, but how do you gauge this? How do you make sense of this? How do you apply it? Okay, even after you get such a reading, how do you untangle it? Okay, so here's an analogy. I don't know if you guys are, for those of you who are into like inspirational, somebody says, yup, attention. This is a free reading, whoever came in. Absolutely general collective free reading. For those of you who are into like motivational speakers and speeches and inspirational, speeches and things like that, right? Think about this. You usually go to hear like a motivational speaker or inspirational speaker of some sort in times where you feel low, or in times where you're feeling challenged, in times where you're trying to pick yourself up or build yourself up, right? That's typical. That's everybody, right? And then But the goal is, once you listen to this motivational speaker, you listen to this inspiration, you listen to this speech, right? The goal of you doing that is so that you have strength, right? You have strength to then get up and then go do and be that in which you want to do and be, and that in which you had felt limited or hindered in doing, right? So parallel that to individuals that come into your life, and there is this pattern of, if you're a caretaking, nurturing type of a person, there's this pattern for people to utilize you as such, okay? As such as the example that I just gave you. Motivational speakers, inspirational speakers, we go there to get the lift, right? You get the lift so that you can then get the lift and then go do, right? Unfortunately, many of you are dealing with individuals, at least the collective that I'm channeling for, that's asking for this, that has a pattern of living their lives that way. So, in other words, they get beat up and bruised up and beat down in life, whether it be, they stay connected to toxic ass lovers or, toxic ass friends, toxic ass connections that take their asses to the bank, take their asses through the ringer, whatever the case. Some of the times, they're getting dumped, they're getting cheated on, all kinds of stuff, all kind of shit. And when this is happening, every time that happens for them, they then look for people to come and be that what? That motivational speaker, that inspirational speaker to what? Make them feel better. To what? Build them back up. For what? So that they can go back out and do the same damn thing. So that they can have their confidence, their strength, because usually they have gotten beaten down so much. And so now it's like, okay, they're feeling low. Maybe their ego is bruised. Maybe they're sad. And some people are attention whores. And so they can't handle a fucking 24-hour period without, somebody pining on them or, being in the energy or influence of other people. And because of that, they don't know how to self-soothe. They don't know how to do it within. So what they end up doing is targeting out individuals that have very loving hearts. But it's just they want attention. They have no intention on any reciprocal love, reciprocal exchange that's based in purity and high vibration. They may say it. They may portray it. They may tell you that, right? They may, shapeshift and pretend. But your telltale sign is the moment you have done for them what these motivational speakers and inspirational speakers do for us, the moment that has been attained, whatever that represents for them. Okay, because it could be in a form of maybe you have resources and they're trying to tap resources and information, right? Maybe you have, it could be the simplest things. It could be just your attention because you stroke their ego. Maybe, right? For some of you, in some cases, it's just the simple things in life because they're that low budget. And when I say low budget, I don't mean no disrespect in terms of finances. I just say people who don't want to be self-sufficient or self-reliant, and they have no drive, and they rather depend on other people or misuse other people for that. And maybe your role came in, you might have been pure and sincere, but they were, just trying to get that come up, feel better, motivational speaker, so that they can go do what? Right? Go back to the same shit. Go back to the very shit that got them fucked up to start. Right? And to help y'all, this reading, the oracle reading, is going to help, we're going to see the storyline. We're going to see what was going on with these individuals, first and foremost. in terms of the dynamic and kind of why. We're going to get why they did it, the dynamic for you. And then, of course, we're going to wrap it up and end it with, getting you guys some kind of direction and guidance, of course, right? So give me 1 second here, guys, real quick. Boom. Let me do that. Get us some nice little background going on here. So, long intro. Hi, everybody coming in. I invite you to just get comfortable, get cozy. Set your intention. If this reading is for you, it may not be. And if it's not, don't worry about it. Okay? It ain't everybody's story. And everything that I say is not going to resonate, even if pieces is your story. Okay? I will upload this to the YouTube platform. If you're like me and you like to kind of be able to like scan through longer videos, I highly recommend that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go to the TikTok bio section, click that YouTube icon. It'll take you there. Click the notification bell for the lives for all, and you'll get the notification if you're interested, if you feel guided. Okay, so let's start. They just want attention, y'all. Many of you have dealt with a lot of attention whores. Money whores, attention whores, sex whores, drug and alcohol whores. You name it. But in this case, for the reading, for the most part, it's a general collective reading. And they're attention whores. And attention whores are people that are very empty, very insecure, very unable to be in their own skin for very long. They need constant stimulation, constant. Okay? If it's not happening, then they feel bored, they feel sad, they feel all sorts of ways. So they practice a lot of addiction to the internet, addiction to dating sites, addictions to porn, addictions to, friends with benefits, exes with benefits, addictions, to a lot of toxic behavior patterns, all because they can't stand to be with themselves for more than 1 hour by themselves without a weed bong in their mouth or a beer can in their hand, or they're not whole. They're not, it's not a judgment. This is an assessment. This is their energy. Okay. They're not okay. And so they practice a lot of escapism and a lot of devilish toxic behavior, right? They reap this shit though. Bad. And then when they start fucking with the wrong ones, they become enlightened on how bad that karma gonna whip that ass. Somebody came in and said, "That's my Aquarius." Wow. I wouldn't be surprised. I totally can relate. All right. Let's do it, team. Yeah, I can relate. Whoever said that, you're Aquarius, yeah. And probably way more and deeper than you know. Let's see. All right, team. What is the overall message from Spiritual AF for the collective that feel like they're going through some kind of situation or situationship, connection, relationship, and they're trying to make some adjustments and changes, but they have some suspicion that these individuals, they just want their attention, not their heart. Attention, not their heart. But these people aren't being real about it, obviously. Okay. What we got? Okay, so the overall message for you guys is going to be this. Okay, love like people aren't total assholes, right? And I'm not going to get to the back just yet, because what I'm picking up with this is that you are this person. You are this kind of an energy. And this is why they gravitate these types of individuals gravitate. They just want attention because many of you are high vibrational. Many of you have a very, very loving and high heart, very kind. This is why they ask, is going to get whooped good. But it's because you're in that kind of an energy. People come in when they're in this low frequency, instead of honoring this properly, okay, because they're so on that toxic devil karmic, low vibrational energy and behavior and addictions, they exploit this, right? Okay, and you're also being guided to, don't give up your loving nature. You're just going to learn and get some wisdom and some discernment moving forward, depending on how this is resonating with you. You're just going to take it and learn how to know who's worthy and deserving, and how to pay attention to those red flags, and how to draw the line, right? And not invest in situations and circumstances and individuals that are clearly displaying to you that they just want attention. I'm going to give the Narcissist Playbook probably towards the end, scenarios for you to help you identify common phrases and sayings and excuses in which they use or what they say to get you to continue to be one to give them attention, to get you to continue to be an individual to stay around, okay? So that way it's going to be in your mind next time you encounter something like that. It's going to go ding, ding, ding. You're going to remember you heard it on a reading. Like, oh, okay, this M Alpha, deuces. Right? Okay, so it says here, of course you've been hurt, right? Haven't we all? But don't fall for the okie doke with the story that these people be giving you, because usually some of them play that victim role. I was just, I just had such a horrible life. I'm saying? I took care of my kids by myself, and all of my exes were whores and cheated on me with my homies, and, crashed my cars and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, my parents were yada yada, and I'm just, I'm just having a hard time. I'm worrying about my dad. I'm worrying about, whoop whoop, and I'm just, So they play into these things. They're not giving the full story to you, though. Keep that in mind. Okay? In the cases of that we're channeling, these situations, these individuals, the collective that I'm reading for, where it's these individuals with these tendencies to just want attention. So you have individuals that come in and play that victim role, okay? Side note, we'll get to that later. So, like I was saying, on the card it says you've been hurt. We all been hurt. People can be stupid, selfish, good gracious, destructive fuck nuts. I love that word. That's going to be one of my new words, fuck nuts. Destructive fucknuts, but choosing to live life with your dukes up. So yeah, waiting for assholes, yeah, because you can become defensive. I know that feeling. And everyone to come out, insulate that. Wait, hold on. It says, but choosing to live life with your dukes up, waiting for the asshole in everyone to come out, insulates you from the brilliance in people. Absolutely. Okay. You'll be a force to be reckoned with if you still love people with the tenderness and veracity of someone who's digging for the gold in everyone. Absolutely. See, that's where I was going to go. So don't allow these toxic people or these attention whores that you may be dealing with, okay? That's not sincere. Their heart chakra is not activated. They're locked in their shadow aspects. They're locked into karmic energy or any dynamics that you have going on. Don't allow that to ruin that beautiful heart that you guys have, because that beautiful heart is why these types are drawn to you, believe it or not. Okay? The wisdom lesson for you is to start using wisdom, discernment, intuition, and understanding your value. That heart is priceless. You can get a hoe and sex a dime a dozen, but that heart, that energy of yours is priceless. And many of these people are finding that out the hard way, right? But for you, it's for you to remember, like, okay, honor and value myself. Not everybody is deserving. And when I say deserving, I mean that they are currently in an energy and a frequency, and by their free will, okay, locked into toxic patterns and not in a position in that moment to honor that loving heart that you're giving them. So then they are not worthy, okay? They are not deserving for your investment in these moments. I'm trying to say it that way because I don't want to give the impression that, you know, humans deserve love. Humans are worthy, but humans have a free will. And so when individuals are choosing to be karmic-y and impure, then they don't deserve that attention, okay? This is going to help you moving forward. Don't go in being loving and nurturing, trying to convince somebody to want you and like you and love you. They just should, God damn it. And if they don't like you for you just being a person and having a sincere interest without you needing to play mommy and daddy for them, or without needing you to, you know what I'm saying, kind of overextend and overgive and kind of stroke their egos 24/7, then that should be an indication to you that something's wrong with that, okay? That's one of the first red flags and clues for you. You don't have to say it to them, because chances are they're going to gaslight you. Chances are they're going to try to portray like you stupid and crazy. So all you need to do is simply just, you know, when it's revealed, just accept it and go, okay, make the adjustment and then decide what you need to do. Like, yeah, okay, I see that. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? So that you can be investing in something that's healthy and balanced for you, okay? These people I'm picking up for that has been in some of y'all's lives, they just want attention, not your heart. They're just trying to make sure you're never getting over them. They're trying to make sure that you never find someone new. In other words, in tarot language, trying to keep you stagnant so that you can be on their loop of Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups in tarot is illusions, fantasies, and options. And you are worth more than that. You know, people past, you know, grade number 7 and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not preschool. You're not 7th grade. This is not, you know, who's taking me to the prom energy and shit. Like, as adults, right? As adults, you have no time for that. Okay? And there are some people, like I said, they're attention whores. So they, you know, they have very weak esteem, weak minds. And when I say weak mind, is that they're not strong in themselves. They have to have entourages. They have to have constant, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. So, you know, they fear abandonment. They fear their you know, inner child stuff. And so they refuse to deal with it. And so since they refuse to deal with it, they choose to be this type of energy where they're just wanting attention. And they have like a lineup, okay? So to anybody who's dealing with these kinds of people and you think they're being honorable to you and loyal to you, I'm just going to put it on blast and tell you, I'm sorry, dear, they're not. Okay, no matter what they said, no matter what stunt show they put in front of you and told a girl on the phone that they didn't want to be bothered, and that same girl that they told on the phone that they didn't want to be bothered in front of you when they were not in your presence, they called that girl and apologized for saying that. That's why I be trying to tell people, stop believing the hype. But see, the problem is when you're in that low vibration and maybe you're getting flattered by all of that stuff, you don't get it anyway. So, you know, because they be stunting and trying to put on a show, and because what the hoe don't know is something she trying to get out of them too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's the way it is. It's lessons for us to catch on to. It's like, pay attention. We don't have to judge these people. But if you're really one that's sincere and you have a good heart and a pure heart and you ain't meaning nobody no harm, you minding your business, you live in life, you doing the best you can, you know what I'm saying? You got goals and aspirations. You a grown motherfucker. You ain't got time for no low level bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When you are in that kind of energy, and then you come to realize that the individuals that you're dealing with is not. Don't even, just say
no. No.
Okay? Period. Okay? It's for your benefit, because then you make room in your energy, right? You make room for something that's going to be balanced and sincere and pure and true and right. Okay? Instead of trying to make an asshole not be one. You're not finna nurture the assholeness out of the asshole. You're not about to nurture the fuck nuts out of the fuck nuts, okay? This is an inside job. Somebody said LOL. I gets raw. I gets raw on this platform. I mean, I'm the creator of it, right? I gets raw on it. Sorry about that, you guys. What's going on outside? My son coming in and out. Yeah. All right, light team. As we've already meditated and discussed this before I was on camera, for my beautiful collective souls that truly resonate here in the high vibe way that I'm channeling for today, that are in situations, relationships, connections, dynamics, love, romance, doesn't really matter. Most of them, it is love-based. That they're having a sense. You guys are already sending them signals, showing them red flags regarding these dynamics. And you want to confirm it for them and give them help and assistance. May this reading provide all of the clarity, the truth, the insight, even healing, relief, or closure, so that for those that are on the high vibe side of these stories, so that they could learn their wisdom lessons, retain their beautiful heart energy, cut M-alphas off, and move on, so they can start co-creating and attracting un-assholes. I said I made a word. Light team, so they can start attracting and aligning with people who are not just attention whores, people that are healthy, whole, and sound, people that have the capacity and desire and will and wherewithal to stand on their own and have a healthy exchange in a relationship with pure, loving intentions. Okay? Let's do it, light team, for the collective, for the individuals that were the fuck nuts. For the individuals representing, messing with my beautiful collective here, the fuck nuts that's represented in their stories. The fuck nuts, the assholes, right? For the fuck nuts, the assholes. What's going on, team? What in this whole dynamic? What's going on with these folks? All right, what's going on with these fuck nuts? These assholes, light. Light. There it is. Boom. What I tell you. Dun dun dun. I'm sorry. Okay, light. I'll behave. I'll be nice. Okay. Yes, they're trapped. That's what happened when you're a fuck nut. That's what happens when you choose to live a life being a fuck nut and an asshole. What's going on, light team? Light. Whoa, okay. Boom. Movement, choices, meditation. Oh, to the shit. Boom. Okay. The bottom of the deck, fragment. I knew this was coming. They're fragmented as fuck. And when I say fragmented, for those of you who are wondering, like, how so? It's saying that they're scattered, they're fragmented, their minds are fragmented, their energy is fragmented. Okay? This is why they're fuck nuts. All right? This is why this is why they're assholes, okay? This is why they're attention whores. Their energy is fragmented. They are out of balance. Okay? Now, what I'm picking up straight away before we get into any layer or clarifier is that they are in conflicting energy, okay? And maybe when you guys were dating, in the dating relationship, if that's the dynamic, if it's a friend or roommate, just get in where you can fit in, okay? But for the majority of you, it is love. It could be past. Take this as it resonates because it's timeless. This could have been something that happened already. So you guys may be seeing the story and like, oh yeah, so that's why. Others of you, this may just be confirming what you're in so that you can make the decisions moving forward, okay? And then for another group of you who are currently oblivious to the fucknut asshole in your life, this is something that may very well play out, okay? So I just wanted to say that so to help you to kind of get in where you can fit in with this because it's timeless. It's an energy gauge, timeless. Right? So the fucknut assholes represented, okay? They're in a conflicting energy. Chances are when they were dealing with you, and if they are still dealing with you, whatever, you have trapped next to movement. These are opposing forces. You're opposing energies. One is entrapped and limited, and one is free. Right? So they feel stuck, but they want to move forward. They feel stuck, but they want to move forward. They feel stuck, but they want to move forward. Choices. They were faced with a choice, okay? When they were dealing with you, they were faced with good or evil. I hate to use that as an analogy, but you know, when I see this card, it's like, are you going to go by your higher vibration or your lower vibration, your lower nature? You're going to go by the higher realm frequency or the toxic devil energy. Okay. So in other words, karmic versus divine. They had options and choices. They were faced with options and choice to make the choice to either go good or evil. And many of them failed to meditate. They were being guided, these individuals, to go into meditation to free themselves, to make the best choice, the higher vibrational choice. But they needed to go into meditation, not to the ex. They needed to go into meditation, not to the homie. They needed to go into meditation, not to somebody that was jealous of you. They needed to go into meditation, not low vibrational fucks. You know what I'm saying? That has a vested interest in their entrapment. Okay, they were being guided to go in. They didn't. Okay, and so because of that, they ended up getting trapped and stuck. Okay, some of them, a very select few, depending on how old this is, some of them may very well now be way late trying to go into meditation, right? But at some point when they had the choice, when it was originally presented, they were being guided to do that so they can free themselves from karmic attachments, karmic cycles, karmic tendencies, the reasons why they're attention whores, the reasons why in which they continue to be attention whores to feel better from nurturing people and then run back to toxic shit. Okay, I feel better now, so now my ego's boost, you know what I'm saying? So now I can go back, you know what I'm saying? I got this money, this unemployment, this contract, you know what I'm saying? Woo woo. I could go, you know, I feel good, but it was not intended for that. And that's their karmic lesson. And they'll stay on that loop until they get it together. If ever, right? Wow. It's deep already, team. It's deep already. All right, let's do it. Let's get some layers for my peeps here. Light team. Y'all know what to do. Amplify my previous intentions. Circle of love, light, protection, reflection, the violet fire. My silent intentions, love and light and Reiki. Alchemy, transmutation, neutrality, buffers and shields. My energy fields. My son's energy fields. Bloom with them love. All of its portals and platforms. May all the haters be well. May all the intention whores be well. May all the fuck nuts. May we all be well, light team. Help them, y'all. But see, that's out of my jurisdiction, because the ancestors and them higher ranks, y'all gonna do what karma's gonna do. Whoop them asses. And yeah, it's called free will. Freddy's coming. All right, I'm gonna behave. Okay. Yeah. Light team, what is this trapped, please? For the fuck nuts, assholes. What's the trapped? What's that about from the Kipper, please? And thank you. Light. Violet fire. Light team, kick in, amplify. Thank you. You know, can't hide. Boom. Boom. And it felt on movement. I will leave it there. Ooh. Okay, I'll leave it there. It fell over there, team. I'll leave it there. Okay, what about trapped? Because that fell on movement. What about trapped? Light. Got a message of concern that came out, you guys. What about the fuck nuts? Oh, because I like that word. It's like I would have never thought of that. Fuck nuts. What's trapped, light team? I would have never thought of that. That person's very unique who thought of that word. What's trapped? Light? Yeah, they trying to hide. They can't hide. Light. Light. Black lightning. Light team. There it is. Boom. Ooh. Oh, shiznit. Death. 9 + 1 is 10. Karma. Endings. Death. Wow. Oh, shit. What we got at the bottom? Ooh, we have a lot of upside downs at the bottom. A lot of reversals. So you guys, okay, so well, what was going on in these individuals' lives, you guys, that y'all, you know, are sensing or were sensing that there was something not quite right. They were just wanted your attention, not your heart. Okay. So these individuals were or are what they were resisting change. All of these at the bottom are literally upside down. The other cards are straight up in the upright. Okay. So they were being called to change once they got into a dynamic with you. Their higher selves, their teams, whatever you want to call it, was trying to get them to awaken, change, transform, mature, and grow up, because we have change right here is in reverse. We have mature woman right here in reverse. We have expectation in reverse, and we have marriage in reverse. So they were stuck. They were resisting something and was kind of going back and forth, okay? Which in essence ended up causing them to lose you. We got death, right? We got death and all of this in reverse. So the change, the betterment, all of the good stuff that was trying to come in for their lives, like the higher vibrational version of the good stuff, the divine stuff, the pure stuff, they reneged it, right? But because they were entangled in this stuff, this is why they had this energy of in and out or flighty or inconsistent. And I'm going to still give the narcissistic playbook for y'all, okay? I'm going to still do that at the end to probably point to some things that was probably said to you to try to convince you that, oh, no, I'm sick. Oh, no, I'm this. Oh, no. But what it really was is they were constantly going back and forth with someone. Once you started building them up or stroking their ego, whatever role you played, just like with that motivational speaker analogy that I gave in the beginning, once that was attained, they started back entangling themselves with toxic karmic energies, toxic karmic people, right? No matter how nicely packaged, okay? And it's probably ain't that nice anyway. But they started, going back and doing that, and that caused them to fucking renege. And yeah, and now they're trapped. Coffin, message of concern is on movement. Oh shit. Ooh, okay. Some of them got a message of concern because they were dealing with karmic people that were manipulating them. So they got some kind of a message of concern that was designed to entrap them by a karmic. It was designed that way. That was the purpose. Like, oh, here's the message of concern right when they're trying to move. They're trying to move on, move forward. And it was to entrap them, right? So they ended up reneging and kind of getting stuck and going back and forth. Somebody said on point. Then somebody else says, oh my God, precise. And somebody said, I swear I thought I was a narcissistic person. I swear I thought. Now, I don't know if you are personally, but I can tell you, whoever has said that, I can tell you one of the first things people go through, because I went through this. Narcissists are good at making people feel like that they're the narcissist. Narcissists are good at that. Very skilled at that. They're good at portraying things to people that's in their circle, that's under their influence. They're good at, antagonizing those that they're attacking, so much so behind the scene, and then flip the script and shift face in the public once they have provoked that person to have what they call reactive abuse. So they get you to that boiling point where you will actually react, and then they'll do that and go to the people. You see what he said? You see what she said? You see how you know what I'm saying? But what people don't know is they have abused you and antagonized you and pushed you to that level. And then they went in and said, you see how they went on all calm, cool, and collected like they didn't do nothing. Like they didn't do nothing. Okay, so most narcissists aren't going to ask themselves if they're a narcissist because, first of all, they feel like they're perfect. So, I cannot be a narcissist, okay? It cannot be me. It is everyone else, right? So, yeah, that's just a little extra. All right, what's choices, light team? The fuck nuts assholes represented in this reading. What's that about? Choices. Please and thank you. Choices. Light. Boom. Motherfuckers ain't hiding. Y'all ain't hiding. Oops. Oh shit. Okay. So, this wanted to come out in reverse. Right? Ooh. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I know what this is. Light team, what we got? So, okay. But some of y'all, right? They made a choice. I told you guys in the beginning, these individuals are usually attention whores, money whores, sex whores, drug whores. What I mean by those statements, I'm just trying to urbanize it. Is that a word, or did I just make up a word? I'm just trying to urbanize for the urbans, right? Urbanize it. So what it means is that, you know, they'll sell their soul. That's what that means in short. They'll sell their soul for money. Okay? They made a choice based on some unexpected income or something that was communicated in some way. Whether it's literal, you know, money or what money can provide. Like whether some kind of contract, some kind of cool job or endeavor with somebody, partnership, whereas money would be produced. Or it can be about property, homes, vehicles, you know what I'm saying? Something to that effect. And they didn't follow their intuition. They didn't meditate, and it fell over there. They were supposed to, but they failed to. This fell in reverse. So something happened with this. And it was because they failed to meditate, okay, to make the proper choice with that choice card. They failed to do it. And whatever it is they thought that they was supposed to be getting when they made that devilish choice, it caused this to go like that. Whatever that unexpected income was supposed to be, the higher vibrational version of that, because of their failure to follow their higher guidance system, and they made the devilish choice based on materialism, surface superficiality, addictions, codependency, you know, looks, clout, sex, drugs, rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whatever you want to say, status quo, image, you know what I'm saying? Fake fraud and, you know, all that kind of energy, right? Something happened, okay? And chances are in the dynamic with you, they were going through these issues or, you know, initially maybe it was like stalled out, but because they have karmic attachments, anytime someone that is divine and pure would come into these individuals' lives, karmic energies universally designed that way starts to come in to test them. And they fell for the okie doke. They fell for the trap, right? Not only that, yeah, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Light team. Let's do it. What's meditation? The fuck nuts. For the collective I'm channeling for. What's meditation for these fuck nuts? Assholes like boom. Oh shit. Guess ooh. When I show y'all this though, okay. Great fortune came out in reverse. I just said that though, remember? I just said that. These people were, you know, they were being guided to follow their guidance system. It's not about that people have to, that they just had to be with you kind of energy. It's, in some of y'all's cases, it may be a divine kind of a higher realm, spiritual kind of thing, but that's not why these individuals were being asked by the higher realms, not you. They were being guided and asked by the higher realms that's on their own energetic support team to stop being mindless, to stop being codependent and seeking external guidance, especially from toxic lower level frequency and vibratory people. They were being guided to go in and to make a high heart choice, an intuitive heart-based choice, not lust-based choice, not materialism choice, not image choice, not vanity choice. Their system, their team, it wasn't you all. And I want to make that clear because it's free will. It was about what their own guidance team was trying to get them to do. And anytime we violate our own guidance team, there is repercussion, period. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, period. There's repercussion because the guidance is a higher realm for your own good. They didn't. Okay? Some of them, you know, so they went back and forth. Okay? They sought the attention, yada, yada, not your heart. And that's why currently they're still in Karmicville. Or about to be. And many of them know that currently that they actually forfeited. They actually know like they were destined to be able to have beautiful, healthy, unexpected income, not hook and crook. Not let's go steal from some MFers. Not let's go scheme on innocent lives there. Right? They were destined. But they had way too much karmic attachments, way too much inner child woundings that needed to be dealt with, way too many abandonment issues that make them fucknuts and assholes that they didn't want to deal with, which caused them to kind of ping pong and try to use you for your nurturing. So this is why I'm telling you all, stop. Give this energy to people who deserve it. Make sure that things are being reciprocated to you. Make sure that you're paying attention to the red flags. Make sure that you're not just believing the hype, because skilled manipulators can tell you a probable story, dear. Okay? They can tell you a probable story to convince you to believe the hype. All right? But this is what's happening, okay? And look what's at the bottom. They're going into poverty. Some of them are going into spiritual poverty. They're already in spiritual poverty. They're in spiritual jail. They're in spiritual court. They're in energetic because they didn't. I'm telling y'all why. For some of them, it's because they took advantage of a divine being. And they were specifically asked and specifically warned by their higher realms, by their teams, don't do it. Don't do it. They were specifically asked, leave that person alone. Don't do that. Don't do it. Stop trying to impress these low vibrational karmic motherfuckers. Don't do that. Don't do it. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. And they kept refusing. This is, yeah. Well, and it's not that y'all wished it on them either. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But they wished it on you. Chances are this is probably why this is happening to them, because they wished it on you. They wished it on you. Being in such toxic devil energy, them and a karmic MFers was trying to wish shit on you, project shit on you, spell things on you, right? Shit is backfiring though. They gonna learn today. They gonna learn. Okay, light team, what we got here? What's next? All right, let's see. And you know why it's coming down like this, you guys? Only your higher self and, Source, Gaia, they all, there's no secrets in the energetic world. And for some people, it gets that tough because they were stubborn and resistant, you know what I'm saying, to their own guidance, to their own transformation. And then they took it too far and they started fucking with divine beings. And when I say divine beings, I'm simply meaning that some of them dabble in like those dark practices, and they didn't understand that they were doing that towards someone in a divinity. And now it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt hard. Whatever they put out towards you, with all that stuff, they're going to get this stuff back in ways that they just never thought, man. I'm telling you, they never thought. They wishing death on you. That is a very scary thing. They're going to be surprised with things. Ill-advised. That is ill-advised. It is ill-fucking-advised. Some of them was doing this stuff for so long. That's why they kept coming up with weird shit. you know what I'm saying, in their lives and in their bodies and stuff. And they didn't make the connection. They didn't connect the dots. Like, oh shit. They kind of just thought it was life. Like, oh no, you know, it's just life. It's rando. But in many of these people's cases, nah, no, it wasn't. And there are some clues to tell them and to show them that it wasn't random. It was due to their practices, their behavior, their energy, their resistance, their incessant obsession with hurting a divine being. Yep. Woo-wee. But y'all gonna be to the good. I'm gonna get y'all's energy here in a minute. But we're picking up on the energy of the fuck nuts and the assholes, whoever they are. Love relationships, friends, families, co-workers, roommates, you know what I'm saying? Government, leadership, clergy, whoever is represented all up in here. Let's do it. Light team, coffin, trapped. What we got? Please and thank you. Light, black lightning, violet fire. Light. Thank you, team. Thank you, thank you. There, yeah. Can't hide. Okay, we got the Page of Cups, which is a water energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, some of them may feel sorry. I mean, this is like an apologetic message communicating card energy. It's also a young energy. In some of y'all's cases, hold on. Yep, there's the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so some of them are sorry that they were kind of immature and allowed themselves to stay trapped in things and be like that attention whore energy or staying attached to like toxic karmic energies. Okay, and they want to communicate that for some of you, okay, that they walked away from their happiness because some of them feel like you would have been their happiness. Okay, for some of them. Yeah, they're sorry like that's over. Like they stayed trapped in things that caused connection with you to be in the coffin. Like it's over, right? The message of concern and movement, light team. What's that? Ace of Cups. Oh, well, like I said, remember earlier I said some of them got a message from some karmic people in their lives, right, to keep them trapped. So they got a message that somebody was supposed to be pregnant or, you know what I'm saying, something like this. Okay, this is more water energy. That made them feel trapped or stuck or pulled on their heartstrings or something to that effect. And they later found out it was a trap. And the reason why I say they later found out is because it's concerning now. So something happened. Maybe it got revealed. Maybe it got exposed. Maybe the kid ain't theirs. Maybe the whoever the pregnancy is by the homie and not them. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Some truths or some lies or something came out. And then another message of concern for them is that it's concerning to them that you are moving on. It's concerning to them that you are loving yourself. It's concerning to them that you're pouring back into yourself. It's concerning to them that you probably got new love, that you moved on. And when I said that you moved on, this is what's at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords, air energy. And this is all about moving away into calmer waters. Yep. Unexpected income in reverse and choices, please. Unexpected income and choices. Two of Swords. See, look, and this is the choice card. Oh my God. They stayed in the land of indecision, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, willfully. They willfully stayed there. And they were a fool. They willfully stayed there. They were a foolish. This is Aries, okay? And they thought they were going on some new endeavors with karmic energy, and they got a surprise. Ooh, look at the surprise that they got. Ooh, look, boom. At the bottom of the deck, these people were foolish, okay? They thought they were smart and smug, all in their lower vibration and karmic energy. Oh, do. Knight of Swords, more energy, air energy. I'm fencing to go on in this wonderful new endeavor. Boom, tower in your face. Boom. Kapow. That's what they ran into from being attention whores. You know what I'm saying? For taking advantage of people, for being greedy. You know what I'm saying? For being a whore. Even if it's a guy. Being greedy, overly governed by passion, always lying and strategizing, attention whores. Overly defensive to kind, high vibrational, divine beings. And that's why you eventually got into this energy, your Queen of Swords, and said, fuck that. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Well, that's what y'all said. What's great fortune in meditation, Lighting? Wow. See, 5 of Pentacles. So now they're in this lack energy. They're in this scarcity energy. They feel left out in the cold. Okay? And it's because they did not keep reinforcing that. This ain't about putting people on pedestals or anything like that. Putting one, you know what I'm saying? It's about what's divine and what's not. What's high vibrational, loving, and pure, and what's not. It's about what your higher realm team is trying to guide you to and not. Period. Period, period, period. And because they failed, epic fell. They had empty victories with what they did. Okay? They failed. So now no great fortune, no great fortune. Because, ooh, ouch. Look what's at the bottom. Ouch. Ouch. Judgment has been called. The higher ranks here. This is a major arcana. Judgment has been called on their behavior. Okay? Ooh, next to justice. Ooh, next to the wheel of fortune. Ooh. Didn't I tell y'all heavy karma? Didn't I say that? Look at this. This is all karma. This is karma cards. Next to the world? What the fuck? And these cards have been shuffled, and shuffled. The world, it's over. Wheel of fortune, karma. Justice, karma. Judgment, karma. Because they resisted. Many of these people, may be coming into an energy where they want another chance, but they got to do this inner work and get cleaned up inside out, get healthy, get whole, get those intentions and motivations right. You know what I'm saying? Get whole in themselves, cut off toxic attachments. There's a lot to it.
What?
No, but come on in so you can do what you're trying to do.
Well, hurry, I'm finishing this so I can finish up to go to the second meal.
Whatever. All right. I was just telling you, come in and do it, but whatever. Okay, let me finish because I'm still on camera.
Just give me just a little bit.
Yeah. Let me finish this up, okay?
Sorry, some of minutes. Not all of them, some of them.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, you guys. Well, so that's that, okay? So maybe I should stop here in terms of giving you guys the reveal, the great reveal to the playbook. Okay? So You may be a very tolerant and patient person. You may be a very sensitive person, a very kind and understanding person, right? So here's the playbook. They'll give you these storylines about how chaotic their lives are, how sad they are, how depressed they are. They'll say things like, oh, I was asleep all day, especially if you deal with a person, if you're dealing with individuals who do recreational drugs, if they do weed, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They'll say something like, oh, I was just asleep. You'd sleep for 13 hours. Okay. But they'll give you a story, you know, in terms of why that's plausible. You know, like they may have medical problems, right? They're depressed. All of that sounds plausible, right? So this is the playbook. If every time you're calling them, texting them, or whatever, there's always some kind of a story or some kind of long, you know what I'm saying? One time or another is not the issue, but if that's their pattern, I'm giving you the playbook, okay? It's because they are entangled with others, okay? Playbook number 2 is that they'll use the homies escape template. Oh, I was just with, you know, having a good time with M, having a good time with C, having a good time with A. I'm just using initials. But really, they were out doing fuck shit. Either with the homies, doing some fuck shit that probably would blow your mind, or, you know what I'm saying, they were not, and they was with, you know, exes with benefits and, you know what I'm saying, all this other stuff. But it sounds plausible to you, and because you didn't want to come off as somebody who is paranoid, because you didn't want to come off as somebody who was insecure, right? And because it is plausible, even though your intuition was already, your spidey senses was already kicking in, you overrode that. So you just kept tolerating it, because some of you felt sorry for some of these people, because some of them had, you know, they had some crazy lives. But they took advantage of that. And then, yeah. Playbook: gaslighting, projecting. Anytime that you try to bring something up or you catch them in something, to try to make you question your reality and the truth of what's been revealed to you. If they're hot and cold, just think about it in the simplistic terms. If one day they're hot and heavy for you, okay, hot and heavy, y'all on the phone, they're sending you messages all the time. As soon as you call them or text them, they pick up. They call it the love bombing phase. They're all, you know, woo woo. And then the next day, for no reason, they pick a fight and they're acting all irritated and agitated, but like you did something wrong. It's because they are entertaining other things. Okay? That should be an indication to you that these individuals just wanted your attention, not your heart. Okay? Yeah, I just thought I would share the playbook while I was with their energy. And then now I'm going to move from that, move away from the playbook, move away from their energy. And then let's get into you, okay? Where you're progressing to, where are you at? You know, for some of you, we'll just have to see how the messages come out, because some of you are still in it. Some of you, this already happened, is already done, already passed, or whatever. Some of you are oblivious. And the very people that you are with, this is actually happening. And they're entertaining other people. And this is something that's going to play out futuristically. But your internal guidance system is already trying to show you that and tell you that. That's why you're here. Because this is for the group of people where you clearly see the signs. that something is not quite right. And you have a deep gutted feeling that they just want attention, but they try to make it seem like you're insecure when in essence they're insecure, which is why they have to always have attention. Because some of y'all are saying, look, I'm grown. I am way grown. And I'm trying to do big things in life and be a healthy, happy, whole, thriving individual. I don't have time to be trying to stroke somebody's ego all day. And if I ain't doing that, they don't feel like they're loved. And so they go fuck around. Screw that. And I'm talking about healthy, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when you are in a healthy place, you just, you know what I'm saying? You're doing life, especially if they ain't contributing nothing. It's like, okay, I'm taking care of my business and I don't have a problem with that. But, you know what I'm saying? That teenager mind, that high schooly, you know what I'm saying? High school, prom, high school shit, college, frat boy, frat girl, sorority shit. And y'all like, nah. Keep your karmic hoes. Keep your karmics. Cause no. No and no. Alright, so light team, what we got here? For the collective, what deck you guys want for them? So we use the wisdom of the night. Let's do it. Help me, you guys, to do faster here. Ooh, these be some long readings. Jesus Christ. All right, light team. Now, for the energy of the high vibe collective that I'm channeling for, those that were dealing with individuals that were in their lives just to seek attention and not their heart, where are they progressing to now in terms of this dynamic? Are they healing? Are they releasing? Are they moving on? What do they have coming towards them? What's the messages, guidance? High vibrational, malevolent, love and light energy only. Yeah, look at that. You guys are, there's that heart. So you guys are connected to that high heart energy, the fourth chakra. Archangel Raphael is assisting many of you with healing your heart from like all these toxic connections and people that you've had around you, community, from all the toxic community, friends, family, lovers, whoever, right? Healing your heart, but also so that they're helping you with your heart so you can attract healthy community, healthy connections, heart-based, loving, caring, benevolent, reciprocal connections, right? Because many of you have finally walked away. Finally. And said, I will not. And if you haven't, your guidance is, if you're still caught up in the tango, that's what your internal guidance system is asking you. And look at this. Heart chakra next to the throat chakra. Speak communication. Speak your truth. Don't allow people to shush you. Don't allow people to gaslight you. You know the truth. Your heart is telling you the truth about the matter. Somebody said need to. Then somebody said stuck in Vegas. Welcome to the Walking Dead, baby. Vegas town. I'm just playing. But no, I'm not. See, you guys are about to attract caring connections. But see, even if you're in Vegas, once you do what you have to do, I promise you guys, once you do what you have to do, you'll still be able to attract like-minded energy. You'll be surprised. And I'll tell you guys some stories on a whole nother day. Okay? Because it's about your energy and your frequency. And once you heal and clear some things up within yourself and your aura, and you go about things a lot differently, you will start to attract differently and, come out of all of that anxiety, overthinking because of your heart. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, No. They in anxiety now. But don't be in anxiety behind walking away from people that's hell-bent on being toxic and that's hell-bent on not speaking their truth, their highest truth with this heart and this throat, or that's hell-bent on lying to you with that throat chakra. That's hell-bent on breaking your heart. And people who are stuck in a broken heart and staying stuck in karmic cycles. Let they bitch asses go. See, your higher heart is the door to your personal healing and happiness. You know this. They don't. They stuck in that devil energy. They think that the door to value is money. You know that the door to value is money through the heart, through the soul. Woo! They're addicted to your sacral chakra energy, your creative force, and they try to harness that for power. That's why they keep coming back. And then running to the man or women with the coin, the materialism. Woo! Telling the business today. Wow. Hoo-wee. You are now learning that you're not going to be giving your sacral energy to nothing and nobody that's not in alignment with your heart. Because now you know the value of your sacral energy. Somebody says on point. Woo! Mercy. And you're now speaking your truth. Speaking or being guided to, because you're being guided to your happiness. With this throat chakra, you're co-creating your sun. You're happy. And these individuals are finding out the truth that you were their happy. That you were sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Dun, dun, dun. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Yeah, some of them want to come back. That's the truth with that throat chakra, door to romance. And this house just ain't no home. I'm gonna stop. But they got to get rid of that fake ass attachments though. See, that's they hang up. They falsehood, they facade and shit, isn't it? The codependencies. All right, light team, the beautiful high vibe tribe I'm channeling for in this reading represented here, where are they at in terms of this progress, this situation, these people that were there for attention and not heart? Where's the collective at? I just said y'all speaking y'all truth. Look it, boom. Or being guided to follow what you know is true. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Oh, shiznit. Okay, so many of you know, because it came out, the throat chakra came out in envy, you are now in awareness. The throat represents the voice, where you co-create, where you manifest your beliefs, and where the truth sits speaking, the throat chakra. You know that whoever these people are envious of you, even if it was a lover, which is sad. You know it. You know it. And because of that, they behaved in certain ways towards you. Because you're strong. We have the strength card here. That's so sad, man. In some of the cases, you guys know that these you know, if it's a lover, you know that the people that were in their lives, it was revealed to you clearly. You know that the individuals that were in their lives was jealous of you, was envious of you, and was envious of the connection that you had with these individuals. So they schemed to sabotage you. Anything else, Light Team? See, you going, the truth is you going to your happy, honey. Boom. Card number 4, foundation. Boom. Okay. Throat chakra. You create your happy, and you finna get you a whole nother somebody. I'm just playing. I'm playing. If that's what you want, because hey, we got the man with the coin. Somebody's finna to come with the offering, the opportunity. It's like the King of Pentacles, right? Hell, the truth, that's what it's saying now. The truth, you finna, y'all's processing to your happy. You're creating your happy, okay? It's either you manifesting your coin, you're getting into your King of Pentacles energy, creating your own happiness. And some of you is twofold. As you stop investing in attention whores, okay, you then co-create and manifest, right? Woo! Shiznit. We got adjacent possibilities. So many of you are in the process, listen, for the high vibers here. So you're in the process of door to romance, okay? Happy romance, to just kind of clear away all of that old lower level shit, right? With the adjacent possibilities, that's telling me that many of you are about to be presented with many offers, okay? So it's not just one, okay? Many. But you're going to have to release any codependency and attachment to anything that's toxic and that your team is like trying to show you, okay? And it's through the door to spirit. So it's through that higher, I was talking about that in the beginning, following that higher realm guidance, okay? And look at the 7th chakra. It's coming in, that higher realm guidance, right? To your happy, which is the cornucopia. That ultimate, here's card number 11, to your abundance. Wow. Okay. Wow. Is there anything else, team? Wow. Whew. Look at man holding coin, thinking woman. So we got both masculine and feminine energy represented here. So you're going to be very cautious, right? You're going to use both your heart and your mind, okay? Which is how I started out this reading, all right? So when whoever is coming, whatever's being presented, you're going to be that thinking woman, rightly so. Rightly so, okay? All right, team. What do we have here? Let's get... Oh, fair enough. They want me to do it the same that I did for the fucknut assholes. Okay. All right, ladies. Woo! Y'all get y'all's. But see, it's always up to us. I have to say that because, you know, you're a divine being. You're a free moral agent. You know what I'm saying? So you choose as you wish. And this is why the law of the universe of cause and effect is always there, because it's like, in essence, cause and effect. You can choose to be whatever. You should. You know what I'm saying? I just saw high honor. So yeah, many of you are being held in high honor. And as long as you hold yourself in high regard, you'll get healthy courtships, healthy connections, okay? But you got to hold yourself in high honor and not allow any further people to treat you like an option, or people to treat you like you're the attention gas station and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they can come get the gas. You know how you put gas in your car so you can go somewhere, right? No. I'm telling y'all, for those of y'all who be... Let me stop. I'm going to leave that alone. Help me, team, because ooh, blessings. Okay. All right, light team. 5th chakra for the high vibers, the beautiful collective in this reading. that you guys are trying to assist with transitioning from the attention whores. 5th chakra, light. Light. Oops, too many, light team. Please and thank you. For the high vibers, light team, throat chakra, please. Okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna take it. Look at you. Ooh. Ooh. Throat chakra. So you are manifesting lovers, great fortune, and new business opportunities. Boom. Boom. Next to each other. Boom. For some of you, some of your connections are going to assist you some kind of way. Not that you're seeking it out, but I'm drawn to how the great fortune is in the middle. So maybe there's going to be some kind of a partnerships or something to that effect. In that healthier way. Wow. Wow. And see, the throat is the manifester. And look what you got. A wealthy man. Just the masculine energy. Happy family, light team. It could be a girl, but just in the masculine energy. Happy family. Oh, look it. You're coming out of despair. It's in reverse. See, y'all are coming out of that. You're coming out of that despair that these people, you know what I'm saying, played a role in or whatever, that you allowed yourself to be in. I'm going to say it that way, that you allowed yourself to be in, because we're empowering you, that you allowed yourself to be in for a time. You're coming out of that and you're going into your happy. Literally, that's what that means. If despair is upside down and happy family, happy, you're coming out of despair into your happy. As you follow suit with your higher self, right? Oh, the deck. Somebody said something about the deck. Oh, this is the Kipper. I think I'm seeing it right. I'm not sure. That writing is so tiny. Sorry, guys. Man holding coin. Whoever said that. Official person. Why did that fall over reverse? Over here. Man holding coin. Huh? I don't know with this one, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So I just got it. It was confirmed that, because at first I thought it was you guys were going to have a lover or somebody connected to your occupation at first because of the great fortune, but they just confirmed it when it flew over there that the man holding coin is not an official person that is connected necessarily to like your work, your business, or whatever. Okay, because the way it fell over there and it hit reverse, so it's actually not connected. And what that's telling me for some of you is that, well, you are in this independent kind of energy maybe, and that you're going to be producing on your own as you come into balance with the lovers, which is Gemini energy, air energy. It's about the yin and the yang. And that this person is coming, but why unofficial though? That's kind of throwing me off, light team. So we're going to have to get a little bit more on that. The thinking woman is throwing me off. I get that they're not connected. Thinking woman, main female. Wealthy man again. Huh. Well, it's interesting. Let me get the clarifiers before I start talking too much. I mean, I'm already clear on this side of things. What's happening for the high vibers here. I get that. I get it. But the man holding the coin, official person reversed. The thinking woman, the main female. Ooh. Ooh, that's a whole side message. I don't even know if I should share it. I'll share it. Okay. I'm guided to share this side unrelated. It's unrelated to the rest. And I think it's because it's not for everybody, which isn't anyway, but I think it's even a smaller percentage that what I'm about to say is going to apply to like a small, very small margin. Because this is totally random. So some of you, there is lovers that's going through their transformations or whatever for some of y'all, okay? And they're gonna want to come back. We saw that earlier with like the Judgment. We saw all these different cards, like how they wanted to come back, yada yada. Some of them are gonna want to come back. Some of them may attempt to come back. That may be someone from the past, possibly, okay? That's for a small portion. The reason why official person is in reverse in this case, okay, first of all, is because they let go of you, or you let go of them, you being the official person. But the other reason why it's official person reverse is because somebody that they are dealing with or were dealing with, a main female, a younger feminine energy maybe, they're thinking and concerned about this man with coin. Maybe there's a breakup. Wow. Coming back to you, and now you are going to be thinking about like basically everything that had happened since the main female was over there, clarified here. That somebody may be trying to come back. Not that you take them back or whatever, but I'm just saying somebody may be trying to come back that was once upon a time official in your life in some way. And now they're currently not official. And then they had some other officials that are no longer official, and they know about it. And they know that this person is going to try to come back around to you. They're thinking about it, and when all of this play out, you're gonna be thinking about how all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, whatever that means, okay? And that's for a small margin of you guys, okay? Wow. And then as I cut the deck, I see Judgment and the Magicians, because somebody's trying to manifest a reconciliation, okay? I don't know if it's you or if it's them, I don't know, okay? But ooh, that's a side story, okay? Because like a lot of the karmic energies that some of these people be being attached to, they be knowing about the divine connections. They be knowing the story. Yep. Just look, and then the Lovers just flew out. What the hell? That's the Lovers 2 times. And 8 of Wands, fast moving energy. Oh shit. To the shit. Fast. Woo! It's up to y'all. Free will. You know what I'm saying? Hell, look. Just use that intuition. Make sure MF is on straight status. I'm just telling you. When I say straight, I'm simply implying that they've gone the journey, did the work, yada yada, you know, release themselves, clear, you know what I'm saying? Don't fall for that bullshit. Now, we gonna learn them lessons, okay? Because see, you and your 9 of Pentacles energy, baby. This is the single independent, I can do it on my own card. You moving forward in life, okay? With this Chariot here, this Cancerian energy right here, Major Arcana and Shiznit. You know what I'm saying? And I think okay. You're in an Empress energy, all queens in one. It was right next to the 9 of Pentacles. That's deep. That's deep. Yeah. Ooh. And the Empress is the divine feminine in the 3D. Boom. The real divine feminine. Thank you. Not false divine feminine, aka karmic. Ooh. All right, let's see. I need a little bit more tea. I wanted to shuffle here. Why is an official person is in reverse right here? Oh, shit. Eight of Wands flew out. Somebody is trying to... This is coming in towards you fast. This is fast moving energy. Whether this is a new person for many of you, or if it's that small margin of you that's somebody from the past, it fell over here. And that throat chakra. Okay, so somebody is trying to come in fast to communicate something to you. And it may be a masculine energy. Okay, you guys got to take it as it resonate. For some of y'all, it is people of the past. Others of you, it's just new people. Okay. All right, light team, over here with this throat chakra, what do we have? Okay, shit. See, Six of Pentacles wanted to be in reverse. And what this is telling me is that things have been imbalanced for such a long time in some of y'all's lives due to overly investing in attention whores, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this is being brought back to balance. And whoever is coming back is going to want to communicate a truth about that imbalance. Okay. Yeah. That's for a small margin of you. But for others of you, things are just going to be being brought back to balance, because the truth is, because of your overinvestment or staying attached too long to attention whores and people that stayed in their toxic energy, things got imbalanced with you. And I tell people this all the time. I had to learn that lesson the long and hard way, like everybody else. When we stay attached too long to people who are not in the right energy and frequency towards us, everything else in your occupation, your fortune, everything is affected. It is. It becomes affected. Okay, what's despair? Happy family, despair in reverse. What is this going to represent, please? Thank you, light team. All right, so the moon in reverse. I like this. It's a major arcana because you know the truth. The moon in the upright would represent things that you haven't faced, the subconscious, illusions, fears, right? In the past, you failed to follow your intuition, or some of you currently, you're being pushed to finally stop resisting your own intuition, because the moon energy is also intuition. But for the large majority of you, you're no longer afraid. You faced your fears. Things were illuminated. The truth's been revealed. Okay, this is why you're no longer in despair. Okay, you know your truth and you realize that you deserve happy with that happy family and that you can create your own happy. That's why despair is in reverse, because you took yourself out of this Eight of Swords energy that investing in attention whores, like that song said, you just want attention. You don't want my heart. You're just trying to make sure I'm never getting over you. You're trying to make sure I don't get a new love, which is an Eight of Swords energy, stuck and stagnant, right? For mind fuckery, you guys took yourself out of it with this star energy, major arcana. You healed, or will. Okay, if you're not there yet, and you're starting to create your own. This is the abundance. This is the I got it all. Brand new socks and drawers. I'm just playing. The abundance card in tarot, right? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. What's the thinking woman in main female team? Okay. Page of Cups. See, I told you earlier what I was saying. Water energy. You're going to be thinking about, okay. Dun, dun. Okay. So for some of you, you'll be getting some kind of a communication or a message or apology or something about somebody in their portrayal towards you regarding another somebody, okay? For some of you. For others of you, you know, like I said, that small margin, you know, it was like, oh, somebody from the past, and now you're going to be thinking about some stuff, whatever that stuff is going to be, whatever's going to come out, whatever this person's going to say. And then for others of you, I mean, it's just you're going on new beginnings, you know, new love coming in with this Page of Cups. You're going to think about it. You're going to be logical, okay, even if it's somebody brand spanking new. Okay, you're going to get loving messages, loving communication. Pages are young energy. Pages are communication. They're messages, right? And you're going to just simply think about it. And what that tells me is that you're not going to feel, you know, for those of you who fall in that group, you're not going to feel rushed because you're confident. Look, and as I said that, look at this. The Queen of Wands, fire element, a high vibrational Queen of Wands, a Queen of Wands that's in her divinity. She is exuberant. She is confident. She knows who she is. She ain't taking no shit, right? She ain't finna be fighting with this Five of Swords behind no penny any ass Page of Pentacles and shiznit. You know what I'm saying? With a backward ass emperor. Okay? She knows that she don't have to do that. She don't have to do that. Ooh wee. Goodness gracious. Some of y'all have an emperor coming in that's going to want to fight for a connection with you. And it could be in a high vibrational way. This new person may be emperor status and they may see your beauty and confidence. And they want to come in and build and fight for the connection and start a new beginning with the Page of Pentacles. You know, start that banter, start that flirtation, right? And like I said, others of you, it could be an ex that, you know, they accelerated, they ascended and did the work or whatever, that may be trying to come back, but it's going to be coming with all of their they're going to have to tell you some things. I'll say that. And it's up to you what you do with it, okay? It's totally up to you. Okay, light team, let's get their final messages here and just close it out. What do you guys want the collective to know? The high vibers here. What's the guidance? What's the advice? Or what do they need to know in terms of those that are wherever they are in the process of this whole reading, if they're still entertaining attention whores, if they've already let go of attention whores, or if this haven't even played out and they're going to eventually be guided to let go of some attention whores. What's the guidance? Ooh-wee. What is their guidance? What's the message? What do they need to know? What's their guidance? What's the message? What do they need to know? What's their guidance? What's the message? What do they need to know? Please and thank you. What's their guidance? What's their messages? What do they need to know? Please and thank you. Don't let pride get in the way. That keeps coming out. Be bold and make the first move. Oh, okay. I'm getting the message. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Anything else from here, team? Is that it? Okay. Don't let pride get in the way and be bold and make the first move. Okay, so for many of you, you're just being guided to move forward in life, okay? Do your thing. Don't let pride get in the way of what you do. Be bold, make the first moves in life, right? In general, because it fell over here. But some of this is regarding individuals that's coming towards you. So it's like the universe wants you to know that there is activity happening in the ethers to assist with whatever's going down for you, to get people out of their pride and to get people to make the moves. Those that are being guided, okay, by the higher realms to get out of pride and make the first move. But in your life in general, they're saying, don't let pride get in the way of what you do. Try to stay in your heart space and then be bold. You know what I'm saying? Just be bold in life in general. That's what I feel about that. Okay, your hard work is paying off. Confidence is key to your success. A time to give rather than receive. Now we have Virgo, Leo, Capricorn. We got Leo twice. So what I'm picking up with this is that with this reading, okay, as you continue to work hard on yourself, continue to be introspective, continue to cleanse, align, whatever this means for you, and be confident in yourself, okay, that is going to pay off. Now with this, a time to give rather than receive. Wait, it says a time to give rather than take. I think that's the message to these fucknuts and assholes. Okay? They didn't understand that balance, that those scales of reciprocity. It's time for them to step up in life and start giving, but giving to the right connections. Giving to the higher vibrational higher vibrational connections in accordance with their higher guidance, giving to healthy things, okay? And for some of you, this is about you giving to you, shit. Healing energy. Instead of worrying about receiving something from someone else, where it says here, rather than take, right? You give to you, so you ain't got to worry about getting or taking from something else. Shiznit. Instead of, constantly giving out to the intention whores, giving it back to you. Right? That's the intuitive message I'm picking up with that. Okay? But stay diligent here. Keep your confidence. You're doing good. Okay? All right. Is there anything else? Are we good, team? Can I let it go? Woo! Mercy. All right, they want you guys to have one rapid fire. One deck from the rapid fire here. The Black Lightning is what I call it. Black Lightning. One of my nicknames. All right. Abracadabra. I just saw abracadabra, you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody said I'll be called selfish. Yeah, from narcissistic people who want to keep capitalizing. That's going to always be the playbook. They try to make people feel like they're selfish for caring for themselves. That's not selfish. It's called self-care. It's not selfish. It's called balance. The reason why most people are always attention whores and they're always seeking out and externally is because they don't know how to properly give it to themselves. And when I say give it to the self, I'm saying you have to take it with balance. I'm not saying we no longer ever give, but you got to follow that internal guidance system. Everything, there's a season. And if you've had a tendency to be the type of person that is always overgiving and overextending, hence why this reading is called attention whores. They just want attention. That implies that for those that this is resonating for, you have a tendency to be the overgiver, the overextender. That is out of balance universally. And what happens is the universe will step in when we refuse to put ourselves back into balance. Because we're continuing to allow ourselves to be the overextender. And in directions of individuals who don't understand reciprocity. The attention whores, the takers, right? So take it in balance because the universe wants to step in and have things to go smooth and easy now, okay? No more of all of the crazy, right? Not perfect, but not toxic at the same time. You feel me? So that you can muse right on along with ease and grace and become a muse. Because other people, this keeps coming out, they need to learn how to pick up after themselves. And what that means is they need to learn how to nurture themselves. Okay? They need to learn how to self-fulfill. That's what healthy connections are all about. It's not two people in deficit and in lack and seeking to come together to kind of command the other to give it what it needs. It's two people that are not in a deficit, but in a surplus, in their wholeness, and coming together to equally share. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So you can leap over here in love freely because you're in a healthy place and dealing with healthy people. Shiznit. Okay? All right, you guys, this concludes the they just want attention. They don't want your heart. I recommend y'all go listen to that song by Charlie Puth. It's called Attention, okay? And then think about where that fits for you, okay? Somebody said preach. I needed to hear that. Somebody said, well, I'm glad it helped. I hope that it served you guys. I hope you get your guidance and your way through it, depending on where you land on this, okay? But you got this, okay? I gave y'all some of the narcissistic playbook. You know what I'm saying? And some of their karmas and, people who kind of take advantage and prey on divine beings and stuff like that. But, you still have your role to do in terms of where you're at, where you're going, how long you allow yourself to stay, and things that you're getting every alarm under the sun to make some kind of a change. Because when we refuse to do that, we stay attached to whatever low vibrations they're in, and we can't really be all that mad about it. Because if we're given a lot of guidance, like some ain't right with them, some ain't right with them, something, the signs are there, their behaviors are starting to show you, you know what I'm saying, confirm to you, okay? And instead you want to keep believing the storyline. It's called mind fucking. It's called gaslighting, okay? And sometimes because there's a lot of passion or heat or a deep connection, and in most cases just straight up trauma bonding, that you are an illusion about thinking it's a deep connection, okay, can keep you stuck. So it's just up to you of how you want to move forward, but keep that loving heart. Try not to let pride get in your way, okay? But move forward in life. Keep your heart open and just add that wisdom and discernment and intuition to your choices, and know that you are worthy and deserving of love. You're worthy and deserving of self-care. You're worthy and deserving of that and healthy connections that are not, seeking to just be taking and depleting your energy and have no intention on giving this stuff back to you in a healthy way. Okay, that's not selfish. That's called love and honor of the self. And that is the ultimate reason why we are here on Earth School, to come back into alignment with the divinity and love, and understand that love is love, and love is going to love you, and not just have you constantly sacrificing yourself for people who are in a karmic energy, stuck in karmic templates, stuck in toxicity, refusing to awaken and ascend or get the necessary professional help that they may need. Okay? All right, you guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Everything is energy. Balance is key. I send you guys love and light, and namaste.